Say it with me now. Yo, what is good, everybody? S Crypto 101 coming to you guys with another video today. And your boy just came back from the gym, making the gains there, hitting them supersets, done a breezy style. And now we're about to talk about these gains we're making over here in the animal farm, specifically in the Piggy Bank, because I really wanted to talk about this today because we have the 180-day stakes unlocking today. So if you were in Piggy Bank from day one and you locked up your stakes for 180 days, those should be unlocked today. So we're going to take a deep dive into the Piggy Bank. We're going to look at the wiki. We're going to look at drip formulate as well, and then really just look at how these gains are being made on the Piggy Bank. So let's go ahead and deep dive into it. Let's look at the wiki over here. So the wiki has a lot of great tools. It gives you a breakdown of what the Piggy Bank is. So if you do not know what the Piggy Bank is, the Piggy Bank is the only non-inflationary variable time locking product where depositors stake Animal Farm Pigs BUSD liquidity pair tokens to earn compound interest of up to 3% daily. It combines the best elements of Hex, be careful, with the best elements of the drip garden. So, two great projects. I don't own any Hex, but I know there's a lot of people in the community that do, that are in drip and the animal farm. And then you should already know about the OG drip garden that's been paying out for, almost over a year now. So the Piggy Bank is a really good option if you are looking to try to build your animal farm pig and BUSD positions. So the really cool thing about it is the fact that you're able to choose a lockup period. So as you can see here, the longer a user locks their ability to cash out earned LP, the higher the starting bonus that they can then compound into their principal over the life of the stake. So it's super important that you understand this if you are in the Piggy Bank or if you want to get into the Piggy Bank. You're able to earn up to 3% ROI a day on your principal. Your capital is increased by a time locking multiplier, which is an extremely powerful opportunity. The longer you play, the better. The rewards increase exponentially with longer stakes. You can airdrop stakes, and then you can have multiple stakes as well. So the biggest part and the main part I want you to take away from this is something that you might already know if you're in the Piggy Bank, but you can time lock your stakes. Now, the significance of today is the fact that anybody who time locked their stakes for 180 days from day one are now able to finally take profit on their stakes. So, that's a good thing and it's a bad thing, but we're going to walk through all of that as well. So if you come here just down the page, this gives you all the instructions on what you need to do to be able to get into the Piggy Bank. So definitely take a look here. You can lock up your stakes for up to 156 weeks, earning a 149,299% bonus, which is ridiculous. And remember, this is paying you out in pigs and BUSD as well. So there's a lot of things you can do with the pigs. And of course, BUSD, you cannot go wrong with that stable coin. So as you can see here, this is the multiplier. The longer that you lock up your rewards, the more rewards that you're going to be able to get back in terms of compounded interest. So now it's super important that you do understand this, because a lot of people are like, exactly how does the time lock multipliers work? So 30% of the multiplier bonus being added to the principal in the first 75% of the stake length, and the rest being added exponentially to the principal in the last 25% of the time lockup. So it's important that you understand that 70% of that multiplier bonus is going to come towards the end of the lockup period. So you're not going to see a massive reward for time locking in the beginning of your stake. So let's make sure you understand that. Now, if you are a giving person, hey, it's coming up on the holidays. If you want to airdrop a stake, you're able to do that. A lot of people do it. I've airdropped stakes before, etc., etc. We all know what an airdrop is. Referrals. Now you're able to actually have dogs, and you're able to earn referral rewards based off of this. Now, it's important that you understand the dogs have to be in the dog pound. I think before they just had to be in the single staking pool, but that is no longer, and they have to be in the dog pound. So make sure if you do want to build a team or if you want to get any kind of referral rewards, that you understand that this is what is going to influence your percentage of referrals that you're able to get back on your stakes. Now, here are your rewards. This gives you the breakdown of exactly, how many truffles are being made, from a piglet, etc., etc. So we'll be able to look at that a little bit in more detail when we actually look at the actual UI. But this is what is very important as well, that you understand the piggy bank tax. So there is a pair and unpair tax if you use an external DEX. So make sure that you use the internal DEX when doing any kind of pairing, because it is going to allow you to move forward without paying that 3% transaction tax. Now, any time that you do deposit into the piggy bank, you're going to pay a 5% tax. And anytime that you claim rewards, you're also going to incur a 5% tax. Now, what is also super important that you understand is, where do those taxes go, right? We're paying these taxes, so we should know where they go. The 5% deposit and withdrawal fees are collected in the form of AFP, pigs, and BUSD pair. The animal farm pigs part goes to the pig pen. So that means the pig side of that LP goes to the pig pen to pay out people that are in the pig pen, and the BUSD part pays for the dev fees and marketing, which is important because we all know we need that to push this project forward. Another great thing that the drip.community.wiki has for the piggy bank is all of these stats here. So I think this is something that's super important that you take a look at. So the piggy bank currently has 12,727 total players. The live value decay right now is 4.13%. This is a live value chart of exactly how much US dollar value does a single LP token have that consists of pigs and BUSD. So as you can see, there was a little bit of a downturn here, but now we're sitting more so at the $23 to $24 range. So looking really good there. That means that each LP token is worth right around $23 to $24. Now, this is a very important thing to look at as well. So the amount of LPs in the current piggy bank contract is 228,000. So obviously this is going to decrease over time because people are withdrawing their LPs because of multiple reasons. Some people had unlocked stakes. So that means they did not earn any kind of time lock rewards, but they were able to claim, compound, etc., from day one. Now, if you have a time lock stake, you only can compound until your time lock is up. So I expect to see, major LP contract dips as, we hit 30 days, 60, 90, 120, 270, 360 days, because a lot of people were setting it up based on that structure. Like for me, I set up my piggy bank stakes a 90-day, 180-day, a 270-day, and then a 365-day stake. So some people did a couple years. I didn't want to go that far, but hey, it's looking like that might not be a bad investment. So definitely something to look at, because the LPs that are in the contract directly influence the value of your LPs. So the more LPs we have in the contract, as well as the price of pigs going up or down, is going to be the direct influencers of the price. So more LPs in the contract, better price. More or less LP in the contract, less price. Because what it means is, less LP in the contract, you're actually going to get less LP back. So you have to understand, this is a lot like the drip garden. It's all about how big of a share of the contract do you have. The larger the share, the more rewards you're going to get. And then obviously the price of pigs is going to determine how much value the actual LP does have, since it is paired with a stable coin, and BUSD is always going to be at $1, hopefully. All right, another great tool to look at here is drip.formulate. So this is one that I look at because I just want to see my overall value. So what I did is, for my 4 stakes, I did $1,000 in each of them. Now you do have to understand, this is going to be all based off of current numbers. So, if you were claiming a couple months ago or claiming on day one, some of these values are going to have changed at this point because the price of pigs has moved. the contract LP balance has changed, etc., etc. So just make sure that you understand these are real-time values and are subject to change if there are price changes or contract balance changes. So as of right now, I'm making $91.33 and 33K a year from the piggy bank. That is amazing. Obviously, I hope I'm able to get $33,000 out of this, but there is a max payout, as you can see here, which is right around $8,300. But if I'm able to get $8,300 out of the piggy bank, I 2x'd my principal that I put in because I put in $4,000 on 4 different stakes. Now, the reason I brought up the significance of understanding, the LP balances and the prices and how that might fluctuate and how that might change some of this on here is because, as you can see here, it says that I have sold on this specific stake, I have sold $129 worth of truffles. Now, I can tell you that's not true because I do have a spreadsheet that goes through and says every day that I've claimed, and it says the price of the LP in which I was able to sell it at that day. So I've actually been able to sell $400 worth of truffles. So I have ROI'd 40% of my initial investment from this singular piggy bank stake. Now, I am doing the same thing with my other stakes as they unlock. My strategy right now is every Sunday I go in and then I claim or sell my truffles that have accumulated for that day. So I'm on a 6-day compound, 1-day claim schedule. Now, now that I got my 180-day stake unlocked, I might look at doing a 5-day compound, 2-day claim. Not 100% sure, but I'm just going to kind of adjust that strategy on the go as I see fit. But I am excited to understand you guys' strategy. So let me know, what are you doing? Are you compounding every day? Are you compounding once a week? What exactly are you doing? Leave that in the comment section below. All right, so now we're actually over here in the piggy bank and we're going to look at these stats really quick. There are currently 21.5K pigs in the vault, $2.4 million locked up in TVL into the piggy bank. The pigs market cap is 37 million, 51,000 circulating supply. Total supply is 332,000, and we have burned 45,000 pigs, which is quite a bit. So as we come down here into the stakes, you'll be able to see my stakes here. So the first one is just what I've gotten off of referrals. I really don't do much with this because it doesn't have a lot of USD value right now. So typically what I do is I just compound this one out. And once it gets to a point that it does have, a significant amount of value, then I might look at, actually selling that one. But this is my 90-day stake. You can see it is unlocked. And the value here is a lot less than the other ones because I have been claiming from it 1 day a week. So just make sure you understand that is going to dilute the value of this stake because I am now claiming and not compounding that day. And that's just how this works. There's people in here that are compounding 7 days a week. So if I'm a person that claims once a week and compounds 6 days a week, then, they're going to be ahead of me in the rat race because they are compounding more into the contract and building their share a little bit faster. So as you can see here, this is my 180-day stake. That is $59.24 USD dollar value. So this one, what I'll probably do is I'm still contemplating if I want to claim it now or if I just want to compound it and then claim it this Sunday, which is probably what I'll end up doing. But oh man, it's only $60. But the thing is, that is $30 worth of pigs that I could put into the pig pen. And then that's $30 of BUSD that I could use to buy the dip right now, which is how exactly I use mine. So as you can see with these stakes, we have the 90-day, we have the 181 days that are left on these. So that's really going to be my strategy. Once they all fully unlock, I'll probably have it to where, I claim this one on Monday, this one on Tuesday, this one on Wednesday, this one on Thursday kind of thing. Because then each day I'm bringing in profit and then all the other ones I'm just compounding. So I think it's important that you do have a strategy that you are putting money back into these and compounding them just so you don't burn out super quick and don't hit a wall or a brick wall sooner than you need to, because I think this is super slept on. This is a way for you to directly get pigs token which you can, you could take this LP and you could create another stake in the piggy bank if you really wanted to, or you could take those pigs and put them in the piggy bank. So many different plays. And that's what I love about this ecosystem is you can take your rewards and put them in another product and make more gains. So that's another important thing. And I'm glad that I brought that up is when I talked about the 40% ROI earlier, right? So even if I hit 100% ROI, that's great, right? Everybody wants to get their money back. But at that point, I have taken half of that because it's half of that LP is pigs. So I've taken half of that and put it back into the system and made more money. So technically I've made more than, I've done more than ROI. I've ROI'd, and in that time period, I've taken that ROI and I put it back into the system and made more gains. Where else can you do that? That is crazy. There's so many different products here in the animal farm that you can just put your money in. You get gains, you take those gains, you put them over here, you get more gains, and you take those gains and you put more. You get the picture. But that's what I really love about this and why I think that the piggy bank is really slept on, because this really is just another dividend that is being paid out every single day. The faucet, the pig pen, the dog pound, the piggy bank, like it doesn't end, and we're only going to grow more and more and more. It's funny talking about growing. Did you guys see Forex make the comment about something about a casino? Like building a casino? My man Forex is going to be the next Marty Bird. Hey, that's an Ozark reference. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, watch it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and wrap it up, you guys. Like I said, I'm super excited that we finally hit that 180-day point, because now I can start taking some profit on this, and I'm going to start logging it just like I do with all my other stakes. So that's another great point. Make sure that you have some kind of system, even if it's you having a little Excel sheet or something with the date, how much LP you claim, the US dollar value, etc., etc. Have some kind of tracking system, because that is super important when it comes to DeFi and crypto, because the value of stuff changes and you don't want to have to go through BSC scan and try to search up everything. It's a pain in the ass. I've tried to do it, just don't do it. So really wanted to make a quick video on the piggy bank, why I think it is so slept on. Hopefully you've watched to this point. If you have watched to this point, make sure you smash that like button. Like I said, the likes, the comments, the subscribers, that means more to me than anything. My links are down in the description below. I don't care who uses my link. What I do care about is the people that come on here, leave comments, like the video, leave feedback, because at the end of the day, that's all a YouTuber wants. So I appreciate you guys watching to this point in the video. I appreciate it if you watched to any point in the video. Make sure you smash the like button, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Make sure you check out the Twitter as well. A lot of great content on there. A little less censored on the Twitter. You gotta have fun with the Twitter. So make sure you check it out there, SCrypto101. Make sure that you guys just continue to support. We have so much coming to the ecosystem, so many gains that are being made even in this crazy bear market. So we're gonna let Forex and his team keep building as they've been doing, and we're gonna focus on what we've been doing best, and that is building the bag.